Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Mantle of the Spirit. I'm one of your hosts, Miguel.
And I am Dustin.
I always forget that. I hope everybody's doing great. Hope everybody's having a blessed day or night whenever you listen to this. Today, we are back with another update. It's Update Sunday. Yeah!
Woo!
Right.
Wow.
Dustin, what's the updates?
Updates. So we have broke ground on some ideas. The website will be releasing by the end of June, right? Maybe a little bit quicker than that. I don't know. I got to look at some things. As far as the shop goes, we are moving slowly with that because we want to make sure that we don't. How do I want to put that, Miguel?
We're not just trying to throw some products out there
Yeah.
that isn't good. We want it to be, one, affordable. We want it, two, to be quality. And we want to be able to keep both aspects of it because, everything that is made will go to the ministry and help us um, grow and get the ministry everything that it needs and everything. So we want to do some really super cool things that you guys can have, or something that you guys can share with the people. Also, while sharing the gospel, okay, because that's the main focus.
Yeah.
So we are finding cool ways for us to have gifts that spread the gospel, and gifts that you can share with one another, and that kind of stuff. So we are moving a little bit slow when it comes to the gift shop, but it's all for good reason, I promise.
Yes. Oh, excuse me. I just had some pickles earlier, and it's starting to come up. It's hiccups. Nice. Anyways. So no. Wow. So as far as
Reflex kids, don't try this at home.
oof, you ain't lying. As far as next week, we have some cool things that are coming out. I know last week was kind of Willy
Wonka. I said the last week was a little Willy Wonka. I like that though.
Yeah.
Let's start using that.
Yeah.
Next time someone's like, "Yo, this is silly," I'm like, "Yo, that's Willy Wonka, bro."
No, but as far as last week, it was kind of we were testing out the schedule, trying to figure out things, and we didn't do as what we were supposed to be doing. So that's on us. But at least
we were trying to make sure that everything worked, and also I don't even think that we ran the schedule by you guys, simply because we were just doing a run through and just trying to see if it even worked.
Yeah.
Which
I can't remember if
we failed. We failed. I think we got it this week.
Yeah, I think we're only recording so we're gonna give a breakdown. I can't remember if we did it in last episode or in last update video. But anyways, what the point of this is we record on Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays. Sundays are strictly days off. Where we sit down, we'll give like a recording like this that way you guys can know that what we're doing going into the next week, and kind of take a review on last week, or on what we've done differently and what is to come in the future. But yeah, anyways, we're only going to be uploading on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You're going to be getting 2 episodes a day. So that means
2 episodes on Tuesday, 2 episodes Wednesdays,
yeah,
and 2 episodes Thursdays.
yes,
Leaving us the rest of the days to
plan, communicate with God, speak to Him,
research, do all the things.
Yep.
Because one thing about it is that we want to do this well. We don't want to just we want to do we want to bring in some excellence in this. We want to make sure that everything is not only good, but it is the best that it can to our ability be.
Yeah.
So
Plus, want to give some updates, and I don't want to get in too much into it yet because me and you, we still have to discuss it. But um, in the coming months, so in 6, 7, 8, in 3 months, I had to count that out. Sorry. Anyways, in 3 months, baby Leah is gonna be here, my daughter. So things are gonna look weird in the month of August, like July, August time frame. Um, I'm still gonna be a part of it. Still gonna be behind the scenes. We're still figuring out some things as trying to plan ahead,
yeah,
trying to figure that
it was
out.
going to be that he was going to take the month off, but now it's to our understanding where that's probably not a good option, probably not a great option.
Yeah,
So we're gonna, with this kind of schedule, hopefully we'll be able to keep
we'll be able
things
to.
flowing
Yeah,
and also do some like sneak peeks on the days that we're not
yeah.
dropping stuff off, where you can kind of just get the behind the scenes of um, Dustin's
The girl.
new little girl, well, life, because
Yeah,
respectfully, our kids don't go on the internet.
yeah,
Uh, that's just
yeah,
us. So I'm sure later on, you'll see like family pics and like maybe something like that.
yeah.
But we don't just be like, oh, look,
No,
no. So
I don't. No, I don't believe posting.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe in posting your kids
No,
everywhere. Um,
I don't think it's bad to post them. I don't think like in like family, like family settings, family groups, and like, yeah, like of course. But like just, so it's a crazy world. Sometimes you just gotta be
yeah,
a little bit more careful.
yeah. But maybe gonna try that. We're gonna try and figure out a different schedule for everything. Um, once it gets closer, we will drop that information. As far as that goes, might just have to record extra. We don't know yet. It's something that we're gonna have to discuss
Yep.
over the next couple months. But um, as far as the website, yep, it's almost completed. Gave that update. Um, I'm planning to drop it. Drum roll. Middle of June. Middle of June or July, or June or July. Middle of June or end of June. I haven't decided completely yet. It's really on God's timing on that. Um, because I mean, God's doing some big things behind the scenes, behind the scenes, not just in our lives, not just in the ministry. Well, not in just in our lives, but mainly the ministry is what He's been doing big. So, um, that's as far as that I will go on my part of the updates. Is there any update on your book? I know you told me
Why do you
earlier
like to put my business out there?
because we got to give sneak peeks. About
He's
the book.
excited about this book.
He need
He's
no.
not even a
Listen,
reader.
listen. Two things. I need someone to write down in the comments, or message us, one of the two, preferably by email right now because we are having issues with the phone number that's on the website. So if you are trying to get in contact with us, we haven't received that text
Yeah.
message. Yeah, yet. We're trying to get that figured out. Something. We don't know exactly what happened, but if you are trying to reach us, please shoot us an email. We look at that email. Um, we try to look at the email every single day. I know some days it's kind of rough where we don't get to because we get overwhelmed. But anyways, besides the point. Any updates on the book, Miguel? Or are you just gonna deny me of that?
Okay.
That's crazy.
To comment you, but you didn't tell them why or for what.
Did I?
Yeah, you were like, yeah,
Oh.
just drop us a comment real quick, but not the number because we have problems with that. So we'll try and get that fixed.
Oh. Sorry. That was such an ADHD moment. It's crazy. No. Okay. Listen, it's bad. My mind has been everywhere today. No. If you like the book, like if you you don't even know what the book is. Yeah.
Yes.
Um if you like fantasy books, then please leave a comment, you know, email us something.
Yeah.
Um I personally think that this should be at least 6 books because of the way that he's writing it. But that's me personally. So if you would like to see 6 books, yeah. There'll be a
No.
poll
There-
actually. I'm gonna put a poll on Spotify and on YouTube. Yeah, so the people, if you're listening to
3 books or 6?
yeah, 3 books or 6 books. No,
So,
it should be 6.
um, no, yeah, because in fact, we were just actually, well, a friend of mine, we went to Barnes and Noble, and she is in a spot spiritually where she's like watching what she reads. So, like, we love fantasy, but if it has to do with like other gods or witchcraft, she's like, nope. She's like, I'm really trying not to read that. And anything that has like smut in it, she's like, I'm really not trying to read that. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, I've been trying to, clean up what I read, and like and all that. So, doing that, you know what it showed me? Because there was a lot of really cool books.
Hmm.
We were so interested. There was a lot of series that we were like, "Oh, that sounds amazing," and then it would say, "But the gods," and he or she uses, must take on fighting demons, using the spiritual powers of like, and it's like demonic. And no offense, if you read that kind of stuff, um, I did too up until recently, and God corrected us on that, and so like it was a lot of cool books. And we were like, this looks like an amazing series, but we couldn't get it.
Yeah.
And so that made me feel really good about doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because somebody who wants clean fiction,
Yeah.
and somebody who really wants the fantasy, and allow it to be pure fantasy, and get rid of all the craziness, like the witchcraft and the like, just it being just clean, like fantasy, but still be able to have everything we like about fantasy. Like, we like exploring different worlds. We like to see animals and different things, and we're like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, we like all that. So it just made me feel better. But out there on the book, you're gonna be able to pretty soon here. You're gonna be able to look at the prologue, which is gonna give you a little bit of the backstory. And you're also going to get soon, I don't know when, but you're gonna get a picture of what the world looks like, the map.
Yeah. The one that I helped you with? Yeah, you remember that? I have to.
I'm gonna give him his flowers. He did. I asked him some questions, and I was like, "Hey, what's your opinions on this?" And he did, and he came through. He's like, "Well, how about if you did this with this, and like maybe this went here?"
Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's his book, so I'm not gonna take the credit on that. Yes, we sit here, we joke about it, but no, it's his world. At the end of the day,
He just lives in it.
yeah, I do. No.
Yeah, so that's some really cool things that's happening with the book. Um,
What is happening?
I have made the decision because I have
Mhm.
quite a few books that are coming out.
Yeah.
They're not coming out. They're in the process. Okay. And I decided to, um, because I'm a glutton for punishment, I decided to publish myself
Mm,
under my own publishing.
mm.
So that is gonna be fun. I like books. I'm a nerd, y'all. Nerd. Love books. Judge books by the cover. And if you're a reader, you do too. Um, and so I decided to do that. And so we're really gonna be able to be one-on-one with people who want it. And yes, if you are someone who wants to pre-order it, eventually you're going to be able to have a pre-order list with it. We're going to be releasing some backstories and some behind the scenes of the writing, um, that type of stuff. Um, is going to go. We're going to probably do that on our social media platforms. I'm also working with an AI video
Oh boy.
and so writing in so that way we can kind of see the world kind of brought to life.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be, yeah.
Be careful with that. Not playing.
So,
Uh,
but yeah, a lot of cool things happening.
so before we end it, where is next week taking us? What should we
To the moon.
to the moon? No, what is happening Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? What is the series that they're getting?
Oh yes. So the new series this week is actually going to be calling "Knowing Who Your God Is." Basically, going not only knowing Him by Father God and all these other things, but actually knowing His names and learning how to use that, calling on His name, calling on that attribute of God. But it's also separating the God of the world and the God of the Bible, because Jesus looks in two different forms in today's world, and you got one that preaches his all of his attributes, including his wrath and his anger and his holiness and his righteousness. Then you have the Jesus who just loves everybody and doesn't care what you do, and so we are really going to be marking about how to make sure that you are following God, the God of the Bible, and not falling into the New Age Jesus, where we try to picture him and and put him in a box that we're comfortable with.
Yeah, definitely. How long
Don't
is it?
know.
Don't know.
Don't know. So God says enough. It's gonna be pretty long. I'd say at least 6.
Okay, that's not bad.
So
Okay. So is there anything else that we're doing?
no, I think that's it for right now. Until until the later things are revealed.
Okay. Think if there's anything else I need to put on. Oh yes. Make sure at the end of these videos, please leave a comment. And let us know how we're doing. Please like and subscribe. And turn on the bell. Notification bell if you're on YouTube. Um, but at the end of the day, God's doing amazing things, and um, we hope that you guys are enjoying the videos that are coming out. We have so much more that is planned for in the future.
We
So
are looking toward actual video.
yes,
We'll
yes,
be
we are.
doing that too.
Yes, definitely within coming months. So, um, maybe even sooner. So, at the end of the day, God loves you. We love you, and yeah, I hope everybody has an amazing night, amazing day wherever you are. Uh, yeah. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Nope.
No? All right.
Well, have a great day, guys.
Yes.